जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरावनचारी। यमुना तीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जनवल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरावनचारी। यमुना तीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे। जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Radha Raman Hari, Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Radha Raman Hari, Govinda Jai Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Gaura 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 Hari, Patita Pavana Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Nittai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahansa Paribrajagacharya, Ashtottara Satasri Srimad His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. Prem se kaho, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki, Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shada Goswami Prabhu ki, Rishi Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki, Vrajabhumi Vrindavan Dham ki, Mayapur Navadvip Dham ki, Gangamai Yamunamai Bhakti Devi Tulasi Maharani ki, Hari Naam Sankirtan Yajna ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramayi ki, Nittai Gaura Premanande. All glories, assembled devotees, all glories, assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shishi, Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Welcome to everybody. We are reading today from text 29 of chapter 5, a very famous shloka. I was told just now here before I came to class that I should speak on Friendship Day. Since today is Friendship Day, some of you may not know what it is. There's a new wave of different types of days coming up. Internationally, today is observed as International Friendship Day. This doesn't mean the rest of the year you won't remain friends. Only one day in the year you'll remain friends. It's just to recognize that we are friends with those whom you are friends with, and those you have a neutral association with, and those you have no friendship with. This is a beautiful shloka from the Bhagavad where Krishna declares that he is the best friend of everybody in this world. Bhoktaram yajñatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram sukhridam sarvabhutanam gyattvamam shantim richati. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the Supreme Lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries. Purport: the conditioned souls within the clutches of the illusory energy are all anxious to attain peace in the material world, but they do not know the formula for peace, which is explained in this part of the Bhagavad Gita. The greatest peace formula is simply this: Lord Krishna is the beneficiary in all human activities. Men should offer everything to the transcendental service of the Lord because He is the proprietor of all planets and the demigods thereon. No one is greater than He. He is the greater than the greatest of the demigods, Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. In the Vedas, Svetashvatara Upanishad, the Supreme Lord is described as Tam Ishwaranam Paramam Maheshwaram. Under the spell of illusion, living entities are trying to be lords of all they survey. But actually they are dominated by the material energy of the Lord. The Lord is the master of material nature, and the conditioned souls are under the stringent rules of material nature. Unless one understands these bare facts, it is not possible to achieve peace in the world either individually or collectively. This is the sense of Krishna consciousness. Lord Krishna is a supreme predominator. All living entities, including the great demigods, are His subordinates. One can attain perfect peace only in complete Krishna consciousness. This 5th chapter is a practical explanation of Krishna consciousness, generally known as Karma Yoga. The question of mental speculation as to how Karma Yoga can give liberation is answered herewith. To work in Krishna consciousness is to work with the complete knowledge of the Lord as the predominator. Such work is not different from transcendental knowledge. Direct Krishna consciousness is Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana Yoga is a path leading to Bhakti Yoga. Krishna consciousness means to work in full knowledge of one's relationship with the Supreme Absolute, and the perfection of this consciousness is full knowledge of Krishna, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A pure soul is the eternal servant of God as his fragmental part and parcel. He comes into contact with Maya, illusion, due to the desire to lord it over Maya. That is the cause of his many sufferings. As long as he is in contact with matter, he has to execute work in terms of material necessities. Krishna consciousness, however, brings one into spiritual life, even while one is within the jurisdiction of matter. For it is in an arousing of spiritual existence by practice in the material world. The more one is advanced, the more he is freed from the clutches of matter. The Lord is not partial towards anyone. Everything depends on one's practical performance of duties in Krishna consciousness, which helps one control the senses in every respect and conquer the influence of desire and anger. And one who stands fast in Krishna consciousness, controlling the above mentioned passions, remains factually in the transcendental stage or Brahma Nirvana. The eightfold yoga mysticism is automatically practiced in Krishna consciousness because the ultimate purpose is served. There is a gradual process of elevation in the practice of yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana and samadhi. But these only preface perfection by devotional service, which alone can award peace to the human being. It is the highest perfection of life. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminite Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna and welcome to all of you. I just chose this shloka. In various other places also Krishna is addressing Arjuna as his dear friend. Bhakto sime sakha cheti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. You are not only my devotee but also my dear friend. And we can see in the Mahabharata the friendship of Krishna and Arjuna. Wonderful stories we hear, and we can see in many ways Krishna practiced different types of friendships. With the Gopas in Vrindavana he was very friendly, and that friendship was of a different type. All the Gopas, very young, sprightly, full of energy. They would go along with Krishna every day to take the cows to the forest for rearing. And you will see that this is described very beautifully in the Bhagavatam. It is so sweet that they would all watch. All the ladies, all the gents from all over Vrindavana would come in the morning and leave all these boys, watch them go with the cows and calves to the forest. And they would watch their beautiful, wonderful, friendly interactions. For them, Krishna is not respected as God at that point of time, but as their best friend. And friendship means, you can say anything to your friend who will not mistake you. You can expect the friend to be with you when you need him most. You can call him or her whenever you want. And you can expect advice, counsel, and you can give advice and counsel. In this way you can share your thoughts, you can grow in friendship, you can share your feelings. In this way, friendship is very valuable for people in this world. In fact, without friends, life is so empty and lonely. So therefore, you can see these interactions are possible with God. People don't know. People think God means you can only worship Him in awe and respect and reverence, sometimes also in fear. But actually, Krishna is affording that you can relate with me in friendship. I am already your good friend, but you have not recognized me as your friend. So, one-way friendship. Krishna is waiting to recognize that you will recognize him as his good friend and your good friend. So, it's a friendship that's very different. You can see from all these examples of friendships that Krishna has, you will see that the Gopas would climb on Krishna's shoulder. He will carry them. The Gopas will tease Krishna, put a flower inside his ears and tickle him. The Gopas would play with Krishna on an equal level. Friendship means equality. Friendship means a comfortable equality. You don't see any difference. And you can see Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But how is he playing with all of them like this? Kritapunya Punja, Shukadeva Goswami, while speaking to Parikshit Maharaj about this pastime, is saying, it is so amazing that these Gopas have got the great fortune of playing with Krishna. They play games with him and Krishna carries them on their shoulder, and they can tease Krishna, they can make sounds, they can eat from Krishna's tiffin and Krishna will eat from their tiffin box. And this way they have wonderful interaction. So Shukadeva Goswami is wondering, how rare is this opportunity? How wonderful are these Gopas that they must have done so much of austerities and penance and sacrifices to be in this position to play with the absolute truth like this, very casually. Also, you will see that other types of friendship Krishna has. I mentioned Arjuna, and you mentioned the Gopas. You have Sudama and Krishna friendship, which we have spoken about many times. Such a friendship that even though Sudama is suffering in deep poverty, he doesn't find the need to even ask Krishna for help. So much deep friendship, maintaining that friendship. And you know that story that we many times have experienced here. At the same time, you will see there's another type of friendship that is built because of a common enemy. Krishna became the enemy of many asuras. And so they got together as friends. That is situational friendship. That because the situation is like this, I better stick on to the right party. You will see that Jarasandha, Sishupala, Rukmi, all of them were very close friends. When Rukmi was getting married, supposedly to Rukmini, Sishupala was getting married to Rukmini. Rukmi is Rukmini's brother. They all knew, and everybody knew for that matter, that the right husband for Rukmini is Krishna. Actually, people have been speaking about it for long. But Rukmi decided, no, my sister will be married to my dear friend Shishupala. That was his decision. And all of those friends came together, even Jarasandha came with his army and everybody, because they all were knowing that Krishna will come to take Rukmini, or that he'll create some disturbance. So they got together. There were situational friendships. And true enough, Krishna did come. And Krishna did take Rukmini and go. And their friendship became of no value. Friendship became of no value. In fact, the same Rukmi, along with his friend Kashi Raja and a few others, in a friendly way, when Balaram was playing dice with them, when in the marriage of Aniruddha and Usha. Aniruddha is Pradyumna's son is Aniruddha. So in that marriage, Balarama was playing dice with Rukmi, the Kashi Raja, some others. They all got together against Balarama. And together they were cheating him while he was playing dice. In this way, Balaram came to know that he is being cheated. Because Akashavani told him, these people are cheating you. As soon as he heard that it's cheating, this Kashi Raja was always showing his teeth like this after cheating. When Rukmi would cheat, and then this Kashi Raja said, no, it's all okay, it's fine. You lost, it's okay. Let's play again. So every time he had a doubt, something is wrong. And then this voice told him, yes, you're right, you're correct, these fellows are cheating you. As soon as he heard that, Rukmi took Balaram took his mace and hit Rukmi on the head, killed him immediately. He fell dead. The marriage is going on. And as soon as he fell dead, the Kashi Raja did not know what to do. He was friends with them and he was laughing, smiling, showing his teeth. So Balaram looked at him and caught hold of his face, and with his mace removed all his teeth. Because he was always smiling. He removed all his teeth. In this way, many of the friends, the situational friendship friends, all of them died actually. Most of them died. Kamsa also was situational friends. He had, of course, Jarasandha. He was married to Jarasandha's daughters. And then he had Pralambasura, Bakasura, Akasura. All of these people were his friends. And all were excited when he said, do something to this person called Krishna. Common enemy. So in this world you will see friendship of various types. Various types. Prabhupada classified friendships. And he said, Suhrit, Bandhu, Mitra. Mitra means casual friendship. Oh, I met with him he came to the temple on the evening and we sat together and we discussed a little bit. And I got to know him and later I met him like this, and then we meet each other now and then. He's my friend, casual friend. Then Bandhu means very close, a little more close friend. Bandhu means we have come to the point of sharing our relationships, our families meet together, I go for their relatives' marriage, they come for my Graha Pravesham, and I call upon them for going to visit on a pilgrimage, they join me, and this is more than just casual friendship. This is exchange. They help me out, I help them out. In this way there is more interaction. But Suhrit is very deep friendship. That's what Krishna is saying. I am not just Bandhu and Mitra, which is already included in Suhrid. Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. I am not only the friend and Mitra of people I know, I am the deep friend of every living entity. You know why? That is explained by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Why is Krishna authoritatively saying, I am the best friend of all living entities? Why? Because he is present with every living entity in the heart as Paramatma. Even in an ant inside, the spirit soul called ant with the body of an ant, inside that Krishna is present as Paramatma next to the soul to help him enjoy whatever he has to enjoy. Not only for human beings, everywhere where there is soul, Paramatma is present. Paramatma is present in every place where there is Atma. So wonderful is Krishna, he expands himself and accompanies the soul in all his journey in this material world through various bodies. Can you imagine? We can't afford to be such a good friend. We don't know how to do it. We can't be with every soul throughout his journey. In this lifetime, you may be a little bit of a friend. Next lifetime, you don't know where he is born. It's not that because you are good friends, you will go and be friends with him. He became a donkey, you will also become a donkey and become his good friend. No, we don't know how our karmas will separate us. So only in this lifetime only you can be a friend. But Krishna is saying, I am the good friend of everybody for all time. Because I accompany them. Even though they don't look at me, even though they don't express their friendship to me, I am always looking at their best interest. Actually, nobody can beat Krishna's friendship. But it's very amazing that we are not taught about it. We are not taught about it. If we actually examine nicely, carefully Krishna's friendship, then you become very amazed and you'll definitely want to have friendship with such a person. Because in the material world, people like to have friendships with people who are influential, who are very powerful, who are very rich, who are very popular. I'll take a selfie with you, please. You want to show that I know this person and you want to actually know this person. You got all these great things with you, opulence, you have wealth, you have fame, you have name, you all this, then people want to be your good friend. And you can imagine that Krishna, Aishwaryasya Veryasya Yashashaha Sriyaha Jnana Vairagayos Chaiva. Krishna has got the most wealth, the most power, nobody beats him beyond. All these qualities is there most in him. Who will not like to be Krishna's friend if he given a chance? It is just that we are not taught about him. So I know that Friendship Day today, many people are exchanging bands and exchanging calls and messages and posters and whatnot, and expressing, giving gifts and expressing their friendship. But it is sad that although we express these friendships, we're not able to do it fully, feelingly, because we know we don't exist beyond this lifetime as friends. Imagine if you would just spend the same energy in accepting Krishna as your good friend, Sukhridam Sarva Bhutanam, and you relate with Krishna as Paramatma in your heart, and you can see gradually that friendship grows, there is interaction, there is reciprocation, and the more you do it, the more it becomes intense. And then you have a relationship. You have a relationship. So that's the emotion that Krishna expressed to Sudama. It is mentioned that Sudama came searching all the way to Dwaraka, walking a long way from Porbandar, Gandhiji's place, Sudama's place also. He walked all the way to Dwaraka. And when he reached Dwaraka, he was very thin and hungry and completely tired. He came inquiring and came to Rukmini's palace to see Krishna. Very eager, because we studied together long back. And Krishna, he was sitting in the palace and he could see his whole huge palace compound till the gate. He was relaxing on couch. Rukmini was fanning. Some other servants and all were massaging his feet. Somebody was giving him betel leaves and he was eating, chewing. And in this way he was just relaxing, and he looked in the front and saw in the gate. He saw this old, skinny, dark person with a dhoti that is torn, with a chadar that is so dirty, inquiring, "Can I see Krishna here?" And they were telling, "Who are you?" I mean, they don't know. You don't look like a person who can go and see Krishna. So from here Krishna saw him. He immediately got up. He ran to the gate with his open arms, shouting Sudama's name, "Sudama." After so many years he remembered, this is Sudama. He ran and embraced Sudama and started crying. It is mentioned that he embraced, put his chin on the shoulder of Sudama, who was so frail, and started crying, shedding tears. That is the friendship shown by Krishna. Sukhridam sarva bhutanam. Sudama is the story of one Atma who went up to the platform of recognizing Krishna as my friend and fully believed in it. He was so deeply involved that every time his wife would ask a little bit, don't think I am a nobody. He would always boast in his house to her, "You must know that Krishna is my friend. Do you know he studied with me? We both studied together." Of course, those days they couldn't take selfies. They couldn't have social media interactions. He couldn't show that, Krishna is my friend. I studied together. I'm not just an ordinary person. Every time he will boast to her, I'm not, don't think I'm an ordinary person. Krishna is my friend. Do you know that? So that's why one day she said, "If Krishna is your friend, why don't you ask him for some help? You are always telling me Krishna is your friend, Krishna is your friend. Why don't you ask for some help?" So he was thinking about Krishna as a friend constantly. And when he went to the palace with this excuse of his wife telling, "Go and see Krishna," there Krishna reciprocated with them exactly like he was thinking. Krishna was also thinking of him. Krishna told Sudama, "I was thinking of you so much. When will we meet?" In this way, when they met, it was such an intimate feeling and emotion that is described in the Bhagavata. That on the one side they are friends, on the other side Krishna is a grahastha, a great prince and big king and whatnot, and Sudama is a nobody. But still, when he went to his house, he had to do his grahastha duty. A Brahmana has come to my house. He washed his feet, had him take a bath, gave him new clothes, gave him a feast. And then, as a grahastha should do, he held his feet and was massaging his feet. But still he was friends. My grahastha duty I am doing. But still, he was asking him very friendly, "Did you bring anything for me from the home?" It's a friendly request. Because On the one side, I'm supposed to respect you. You're a Brahmana, I'm a Grahastha. You came to my house. I have to feed you, give you dakshina, everything. But I want to know whether you brought anything for me from home. Because he knows that he has brought. And Sudama was very shy to give it. In this way, Krishna took it from him and ate it to show his friendship. Whatever you bring for me, I like it. Krishna told this to him very sweetly and told him, you don't know, I am very happy. Patram phalam toyam pushpam yome bhaktya prayachati. He told him this. If you offer me even a little flower, a fruit, you don't know, I will consume it if my devotee gives to me. So don't worry, whatever you brought. But Sudama did not very much understand. And Krishna personally took it. To express his friendship, he ate in front of Sudama. Because you're my friend, for me this is very, very important. You've given me a gift. This is a friendship gift. On Friendship Day, he gave little flat rice, avil. Not cooked, nothing, not even soaked in water. Just he has brought it with him in the shoulder and under his armpit. Whatever he is keeping and brought all the way. It must have been a little dirty at least. But Krishna appreciated it so much. Why? Because Sudama is relating with him as a friend. Sakhya rasa. In this way, Prabhupada and the great Acharyas have mentioned, we can also experience friendship with Krishna. It's up to us. It's only up to us. How we want to relate. How we want to relate. In this material world, we see that if we don't have friendship with Krishna and his devotees, we will gradually have friendship with people who are against Krishna and his devotees. We tend to move like that. The wave of material nature will push you like that. And we'll land up with ideas and notions that are directly opposite to what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. It's very sad to see sometimes these days that in Hinduism, people make fun of their own religion and laugh together. I was sent some stand-up comedian commenting on Draupadi and her 5 husbands in a very so-called sarcastic way and everything. And everybody is clapping and laughing. This is what will happen to you if you don't cultivate your nearness and friendship to Krishna. Although you will call yourself a Hindu, when somebody is committing a serious offense to a devotee of Krishna, you feel like it's a great joke, wonderful. I like the joke. But it's at the expense of your own friendship with Krishna. See, this is what happens. Karna and Duryodhana were very good friends. When Karna was insulted, at least he felt insulted. When Draupadi said that, no, I can only marry somebody who is a Kshatriya. This person is not known to be coming from a Kshatriya parampara clan. So he cannot do the contest. So he became insulted. At that point of time, Duryodhana appointed him. I appointed him Angaraja. Who said that he is not this thing? Because when he saw that Duryodhana did that to him, he became sworn friend of Duryodhana. And they were very close friends because Krishna was a common enemy. Duryodhana thought. Karna was not really inimical to Krishna. But he thought. But then what happened to Karna is, he took decisions, although he was not directly against or attacking Krishna or anything. In the association of Duryodhana, you call it Sahavasa Dosham. A fault coming out of your friendship with somebody who is giving you wrong ideas. Because of association with Duryodhana, although he was a Pandava, and he was reminded of it by Krishna. Krishna went to him and actually put his hands on his shoulders and said, "My dear Karna, I want to speak to you, something very intimate. You know, the Pandavas are very close to me. They are very dear to me." He said, "Yeah, I know. And said, "Do you know that you are a Pandava?" And he said, "How?" And at that time it was revealed to him. And when he came to know about it, he was obviously very amazed. But then Krishna also proposed to him, "Therefore you should fight on the side of the Pandavas. They are brothers who belong to the Pandavas." But amazingly, Karna paid more importance to his friendship with Duryodhana. He said, "I've already given my word to Duryodhana." So he took a decision against Krishna's instruction because of the association, friendship. So we should also know, although it is Friendship Day, we should also know whether our friendship was asuric. It is friendship because we are against certain common ideology of becoming Krishna conscious. So real friendship is friendship that is not based on anything material. Friendship that is based on Krishna. When devotees become friends together, it's a wonderful friendship. Because it's normally not on the basis of material things, it's on the basis of Krishna. You are a devotee of Krishna, I am a devotee of Krishna, therefore I am your friend. And it is easy for us to be friends because our interest is common. Our interest is common. So you will see that Prabhupada has established this wonderful International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And in his beautiful book, The Nectar of Instruction, Upadeshamrita, the most beautiful small book. I love that book so much, Nectar of Instruction. In that, he's saying friendship is, loving friendship has got 6 qualities. Dadati, pratigrihanati, guhyam akyati, prachati, bhunkte, bhojayate chaiva, satvida, priti lakshanam. Priti lakshanam means good, loving friendship and relationship consists of 6 characteristics. Dadati, that I want to show my friendship and my relationship with you, I give you some gift. Dadati, pratigrihanati, because you're giving a gift, I receive it. Because my friend giving, I'll receive it. Pratigrihanati, guhyamakyati prachati. I want to speak something very confidential to you. I have faith in you that you will not go around talking about it. Everybody put it on social media and Twitter and everything and tell the world, my friend told me this yesterday. He told me not to tell anybody, but I think I should tell all of you like that. You should tell the whole world. You will not do it, I hope. I know. I have faith in you. I invest in you. Guhyamakyati, secret confidential things I want to tell you. I want to seek some solution with you. Yeah. Yes. Bhunkte bhojayate chaiva. Each other will exchange confidential things. Bhunkte bhojayate chaiva means I invite you for eating. I prepare something that you like very much and you enjoy it. You invite me for eating. I eat along with you. And eating an invitation makes good friends. And Prabhupada writes there that the International Society for Krishna Consciousness is based on these 6 principles. We invite people. We share with them the knowledge of Krishna. Dadati. Pratigrihanati, they give us some offering to the Lord, some fruit, some flowers, some money for the project, or something they will give. Whatever they can give. Pratigrihanati, we receive it. Then bhunkte bhojayate che, we call them, please come and eat prasadam. Today is Janmashtami, tomorrow is Balaram Jayanti, there is this thing coming, why don't you come? Let's sing and dance together, glorifying Krishna. And then when we do that, you become very close, then you say, I want to talk to you. My family, I have this problem. They will start confidentially tell you how to get out of this problem. In this way, all 6 characteristics immediately are aroused between devotees, because this person is a devotee. He has good qualities. Because he is Krishna's devotee, I can put my faith in him. I want to be his friend. I want him as my friend. In this way, Prabhupada said, we should build our society on the base of this transcendental relationship, because Krishna is in the center. So I'm very happy that on this Friendship Day, all of you think that you can experience this transcendental friendship with devotees and with Krishna, and you are here spending your time dancing and chanting and singing with devotees, sharing your heart and feelings, and sharing your realizations on what you understood from Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavat, from your devotional service to Krishna, sharing prasadam together, and deepening relationships on the basis of Krishna. When Krishna becomes a central nodal point of all relationships very nicely function. So this is a secret of good relationships. We can never have good friendships without keeping Krishna in the center. If Krishna is your good friend, automatically everybody becomes your good friend. Dhira adhira janapriyo priyakaro nirmat saro pujito. It's mentioned of the 6 Goswamis whom you see on the altar, the picture is there. They were friendly and very acceptable to the ruffians and the gentle people. You see, Narada Muni was good friends with Ravana, with Hiranyakashipu, with everybody. But the demigods had problem with that. But Narada Muni, on both sides, he was good friends. You go and speak to Kamsa also. He said, Kamsa, I want to tell you something because I'm your good friend. On my way, I saw all the Devatas had a big meeting. I just want to tell you, huh? And I heard that Krishna is coming, he's going to be born, and they are all also going to be born along with him. I heard this, I want to tell you, that's all. Because, he wanted to accelerate Krishna's coming, actually. And he was taking part in the pastime of Krishna. And Kamsa fully believed in Narada Muni. Because he's a sadhu. He'll not tell lie to me. But he was speaking the truth only. But he was speaking the truth in such a way that Kamsa will do another foolish thing and implicate himself further. You can speak the truth and destroy the person also. That's another way. So, you can speak lie and destroy yourself. You can speak the truth and benefit others. So Narada Muni, he was openly friendly with asuras. And they all found him friendly. Not at all harmful person. You see? So, a devotee can develop qualities that will endear him even to asuric people. So why not that we become friends and propagate this message of Bhagavad Gita and expand the friendship of Krishna. The Krishna friendship should be expanded. And I think this is the take-home message on Friendship Day from the Bhagavad Gita. If we can go and explain to some others about Krishna and about the friendship with Krishna, introduce them to chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, and call them to the program and give them an experience. Gradually, they will also accept this message of Krishna and the world will become a better place to live in. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Happy Friendship Day.
Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions? Any doubts? Please raise your hand. Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions and doubts? We profusely thank His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Swami Maharaj. Then small announcements. Please sit down. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. நம்ம வரக்கூடிய ஒவ்வொரு வருடமும் நம் கொண்டாடுகிற உற்சவங்களில் மிக முக்கியமான உற்சவம் பகவான் ஸ்ரீகிருஷ்ணர் தோன்றிய தினம் கோகுலாஷ்டமி மகோத்சவம். ஸ்ரீகிருஷ்ண ஜெயந்தி மகோத்சவ கி ஜெய். ஸ்ரீல பிரபுபாத கி தாய் கௌர் பிரேமானந்தி. இந்த வருடம்